Hey there, Capricorn. So I'm on a roll. I got a setup now where I feel like I will be able to be getting these tarot readings out to you more often. So do like and subscribe if you want to see more tarot readings. And if you love astrology, my channel also has a lot of astrological content when it comes to romantic compatibility. So this is your love reading. And we're going to go ahead. It says progressions, journey. That's a number 56. It's sort of the theme of your reading for today. Let's go ahead and just see what this card, you know what, I'll wait till the end if you want to hang around and I'll read you the definition of progressions. But some of you also may want to look into your progress charts at this time if you already know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, then I would say to start there. And if you go to rotation411.com, I do offer packages on those. So you can order astrology readings for me there. And if you'd like a personalized tarot reading, the link's below for readings.psychicschool.com. And there you can chat with me live, or to have a reading, or you can leave me a question. I'll get back to you with a written answer. And if you want a video reading, then that would be back on rotation411.com. But I digress. This is my last one for the day. I got all the earth and all the fire signs done. And tomorrow I will work on air and water. So with that being said, what do we have in store for Capricorn for the second half of March? Six of Cups in reverse with the Magician. So some of you, you're trying to manifest somebody back from the past, and some of you are trying to manifest a life without this person from the past, if that makes sense. So let's see here. The Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm honestly getting this strong feeling that a lot of you Capricorns just lost desire for someone and you don't want to go back to them and you're trying to plan. You know, the Magician is Mercury. Some readers read it as Aries for some reason. Okay, so the Fool is 0, so I guess the Magician is 1. The Emperor I know is 4, so I guess I never realized that the Magician was 1. I was just thinking the other day that I need to lay out the Major Arcana and do that. Maybe I could do a video for you guys explaining the Major Arcana and doing them in order. I've never really laid them out that way, but I have a good friend who's very advanced in astrology and the occult who has. Anyways, in tangent. So the Magician is, you know, I feel like a lot of you are trying to not repeat the past. You're trying to manifest something new. You lost interest in someone. You might have had a lot of happiness with them in the past, but you're just not really feeling it anymore, I'm getting. Or for some of you, it could be vice versa, that somebody kind of dropped you. They were kind of a player here. So that could be why you chose to walk away, or they could have ghosted you possibly with that Knight of Wands in reverse. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, in the coming months, I feel like, you know, you don't really know what you want to invest into this time. You feel like you have a lot to give with the Eight of Pentacles in the coming days and weeks, and the Seven of Pentacles, but it's also going backwards kind of, because this is near future outcome. 8 to the 7 in reverse. So the energy is there, but there's blockages. So some of you could be dealing with a work situation with somebody you worked with. Maybe some of you just left a job too. I'm getting all this is a love reading. Some of you might have left a job to get away from someone. I'm getting that for a small few of you. But with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you don't really know where to put your energy. So, and you can't really see clearly what's coming up. So that's what you're really trying to do right now, is get clarity. And you have the power to do this. Again, the Magician has all the tools in his pocket. He has the passion, the emotions, right? Like the emotional maturity and intelligence, the passion, the resources, the intelligence to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers for you. Tell me a little bit more about this situation with Capricorn for the second half of March. Why do we have the Magician here in addition to what I just said about it? Tell me a little more about the Magician. Temperance in reverse just popped out, so a lot of you are feeling impatient about this. Like, you kind of want to know what's going to happen next. You kind of feel like you should have cut ties with this person a long time ago. And now we have the Six of Cups upright. So I guess that's some of you telling me, hey, no, I do really want to reconnect with someone from the past. And I watch a lot of tarot readings myself, and I see a lot of readers say, oh, you guys say you don't want to connect with anyone from the past. Well, it's a general reading, so some of you do and some of you don't. I have confirmation of that. Some of you could be that you left a connection more recently and it was a little bit of a flingy energy and, you know, didn't amount to much, so you're thinking further back in the past here about someone you would like to reconnect with. Right? And so clarify the 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are not actually single, but you're just really like exhausted with your counterpart here, or there's some sort of disconnect at this time, or some of you don't want to be single. There's like a fear of being single here and being alone and being on your own. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is like the card of being single and secure and happy on your own. Oh my goodness. You know, I might be very out of frame here. I did a few readings, so sorry about that. But I had to move the phone around. So the Princess of Cups is coming in here over this, though, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't worry, Capricorn, if you're feeling a little worried about whether you and your partner are going to be, you know, in a good space again soon, or whether you'll meet someone new if you walk away from this. You definitely, or reconnect with that person from the deep past that I was getting for some of you. I do feel this fun, flirty, friendly energy coming in. This is, it's the start of a beautiful friendship, a little bit more than the Ace of Cups. It's kind of going about it not in a casual way, because that's, you know, this Knight of Wands here, but kind of just like, hey, I really like you, oh, I really like you too, oh, like, I missed you, or like, oh, let's hang out. That kind of energy is the Princess of Cups. And if it's someone new that you met, you're just going to really hit it off right away and feel really comfortable with them, and they're going to lighten your spirits. They might bring out some creativity in you as well. And so this meeting that you're going to have, or reconnection for some of you, you know, you're still not going to be able to see totally clearly. 2 of Swords, you're going to feel like you can either go in this direction towards this person or kind of stay close to home. But in the short-term outcome, in the month of talking, we have Judgment and 3 of Cups in reverse, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you are ultimately going to decide to not reconcile with anyone from the past and kind of stay to yourself. And again, I feel you staying very close to home. That's what some of you are deciding. But for others of you, you're trying to make a judgment call on this new connection. And I feel like you're not even going to be certain if it's what you really want. With the 9 of Cups in reverse, that's wish fulfillment. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo here. Scorpio, Judgment, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, sometimes read as Aries there. Definitely getting strong water. So some of you just, it's like you're not going to even be clear until September. It's like you want to get out there, but it's like you want to meet new people, I feel like, a lot. In the coming month or two, you really want to go out there and just be like your best self and meet new people, not people that maybe, just getting this, not usually for the 3 of Cups, but right now, not people that already may have opinions of you. It's kind of like, oh, you knew me then, but you don't know me now. Like, you want a brand new start. You want to come with your best foot forward for people to meet you with the best first impression. And then we have the 3 of Wands here. So I do feel like it'll be, you know, in your local area. You'll be traveling around, hanging out, getting seen, getting attention. And so you may not want to commit to this, but I do feel like this connection that you're making, or reconnection, even though most of you may decide not to reconcile, it's a connection that's going to carry you through. Like, they're going to stay your friend. And it may, in the future, probably past September, you know, someday click into something more. Yeah, I just see you really trying to balance your energy. You know, heal. Some of you it's a Taurus or Leo, but for the, through May, you're going to be feeling some grief. And if this is your current partner, kind of going back to that, you may have lost the passion and you're trying to figure out how to get it back. So you're trying to be creative and do fun and flirty things, but you're not really sure if it's working here. But I do feel like you'll start to see some results. I get a little bit of a energy of you guys playing sort of hard to get, or getting away from someone to try to make them want you. I don't know where that message came from, but the Empress with the 3 of Swords, some of you could have been breaking up with fire sign or Taurus here, but give me a little bit of advice before I go for the Hangman. Try to look at things, you know, Pisces energy here, but try to look at things from different angles, different perspectives, whether you're in a relationship or not. I just feel like that creativity is really going to boost whatever interactions that you're having. And I'm just getting a very secure, confident energy from you, Capricorn. So I hope this helped to bring you some clarity. Let me know in the comments if you can relate. If you didn't resonate with this reading, do check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Like I said, I did all the fire and earth today, and I'll be coming out with the air and water in the next day or two. So with that being said, I will go ahead and finish off by reading progressions number 56 from the Astro Oracle for you. Some of you, that may be kind of boring. Now, if you are single and you're looking and you love astrology, do submit to divinetimingdatabase.org. I'll put the link below, and you can be matched with your best astrological partner. It's a new dating app that we're putting out. And if you want a personal reading from me, you can get a video reading like this personalized for you at rotation411.com, or you can go to readings.psychicschool.com. All the links will be below. You can live chat with me or put in a question for me. So there's different tiers and scales of how you can order from me, depending on what you need help with and how deep you want to dig. I also have a ton of astrology packages for you if you want to really dig into your birth chart. If you're I'm good with working at people at every level of astrological wisdom. So if you know more than me, you'll be teaching me now. But I do constantly learn from some of the best. Granted, they're on YouTube, and I actually do have those linked to my page as well. And soon I'll be linking all the decks that I use again. There's progressions at the very back. Journey. The planets continuously move through time and space. When you are born, you imprint the patterns of that moment. Because when you're a baby, you're just like a sponge. So that's my theory anyway. So the vibrations around you, whether it's Christmas and how everybody is, you really absorb the most when you're first born. Okay, so when you're born, you imprint the patterns of that moment, which are described in your natal chart. But the planets keep moving, and you also imprint the patterns they make as they progress through those first few months. These progressions sketch out the big, sweeping journey of your life. You live that pattern out at roughly the rate of a year to a day for the rest of your life. Once you're born, you can't always choose the cycles you live through, but you can always choose how you respond. That's why it's good to empower yourself as well and know how these things are occurring so that you can work with them to your best advantage. And actually, it's making me want to go do my progress chart now. And I do believe I have a progress chart package as well. But action. Progressions do not speak of a passing thing, but to the big sweeping arc of karmic fate to your soul's journey. Your present situation may not make sense in the short term because it has more to do with big karmic patterns and how those intersect with the karmic patterns of the world's progress, and less to do with your daily existence. I think I just spoke about that with Virgo and Sagittarius quite a bit, especially Sagittarius. I think looking at the bigger picture, but stand back and look at your life's journey. Think of the years you engaged with the world and the years you needed time for more personal work. Consider making a timeline or painting this landscape to see where you are in those big sweeping patterns. Now, if you're cross-watching for Virgo or vice versa, this is a good one for Virgo. With that Knight of Pentacles energy they had is to, really make a plan. This situation may feel fated, but the outcome is not predestined. Though you may feel uncomfortable, you always have a choice about how you respond and where you go. To help guide you in the moment, consider where you would like to be at the end of your life, a far distant point, and look back. So, you could even visualize like being 80 on your deathbed and who's by your side, you know what I mean? Because that actually flows your current obstacles and things towards, if you know your dream house, you put yourself there, it flows all of your current obstacles much smoother in that direction and can make big manifestational shifts. All right, but anyway, back to this. Let this future become your lighthouse to guide you, see? Even though you may have to go around the rocks and work with the tides, let your lighthouse guide you. Challenge. This is not a small obstacle or opportunity. This is a part of a complex pattern. Every choice you make changes how it unfolds. Gift. Trust the tides and set your own sails. So I hope this helped to bring you some clarity, Capricorn, do let me know in the comments below. And I believe I already went over the readings with you guys. If not, I'm sure I did one of the others, so you can always follow up there. But all the links are below. So I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light.